Crafting Vicky here with you, and today we're here to do some Christmas cards. I know that is something that you guys all like, so I figured this was going to be a nice time for you all. And the other thing, and it was going to make up a bit for the fact that last week I didn't make a video because it was our Thanksgiving in Canada and I really wanted to spend some time enjoying my family. So hence the fact that I didn't do any videos for YouTube. I only did them for my Patreon. So a few things. The first thing is, at the end of this video I will be sharing some slides of cards that I got pictures from Angela Adams, and she was kind enough to show me her cards, and I thought I asked her permission and she said I could share them with you guys. So at the end you will see a bunch of images from her cards, so that might inspire you. Second thing, I'm running right now a sale in my Etsy store, and it's a pretty big sale. All the items, the mixed media items that I made, mixed media art, are all 25% off, and that includes the big journal that I still have in my shop. And all the classes and ephemera packs, they're all 15% off. So this sales run from yesterday to next Sunday inclusively. So if you're interested, go and check it out, because there's not a lot of classes left and you wouldn't want to miss it out, especially with that price. It's a really good deal. So there's that. Then I have been playing with my cross stitching, and I've worked on my little rabbits, and check out how cute is he. And I did a pretty good job because the back is pretty clean, which is good. But yeah, he's totally adorable, and I was thinking that this is supposed to be a keychain, so this is what I'm gonna do with this. But it would be very easy to just cut around him, or even to just cut like full thing here and then tuck him under a square, and put him on top of a card. So if you're interested in doing little things like that, you could use those little images that you do, and instead of, you know, trying to figure out how to put this as a keychain, you could actually use them to put on cards. So just wanted to share that because of the fact that maybe, you know, you don't know how to do this. And I haven't done any, well, this is the first time I've ever done the beaded cross stitch, and the only complaint I have is with the needle. It's very, very thin, and it's very hard to thread through, and I had to take the floss apart and just take one strand at a time, so it's very hard. So that's my only complaint, but I just love how it's turning out so much that it's worth all the trouble. So that's the first thing. The second or third thing, actually. I can't count, and I'm an accountant. That's bad. So today we're making some cards, and we're going to be using the wonderful goodies that I got from Lifescraft, and they sent those out to me free, so that I could review them and I could share them with you guys. And in the description box below you will see the link to all the products, as well as a discount code for 20%, and you should go and check them out because there are some really good deals in there. And I was very, very pleased with what they sent me. So we will be using some of these because, well, you know, I've got them and I want to use them. The little charms, let's put them on a little tray or something so that they will be easier to see. So I'm gonna put them on this little tray, and so this way we have them and they don't float all over the place, and we can choose which one will go where. Oh, I love this so much, so pretty. And then we've got the sentiments as well, and of course we've got the little bulb. Oh my god, I'm having a blank. I'm having a blank on the name of these little safety pins, but bulb ones. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long video. So I pulled out some cards that I could recycle, because I know you guys love that as well. And I also pulled out, this is a playing card. Right now the Christmas stuff is coming out, so this is a great idea. If you have you can buy some packs of Christmas cards at the dollar store, and there's 52 cards in the lot. So if you have a few of these, you get a lot of images that are going to last you for a very long time. So you don't need to have cards or other images. You could just use this, and no one will be the wiser on this, and it's still going to be an end main card. So just an idea. This is an image that was sent to me also. And I just thought it was so adorable that I had to put it in a lot. So we shall start off the timer, because that's how I'm going to do it today. And we will be starting to make our cards. And where did I put my guillotine? Okay, of course it's in the bin. I'm thinking that maybe you should do the birds first. I'm thinking the birds could probably be done in 3, but I'm not sure, because there's really 3 sets of birds there. So we shall see. I don't know if I'm going to keep this embellishment. This is too big and I'm not going to use it, but I could use maybe the rest. Barely. How am I going to do this? Because there's a line here, but I could maybe put it to my advantage and put this flat against something else so that it kind of goes, maybe. Let's do it that way, because otherwise it's not going to work. And this poor little guy is going to get his tail cut off, because there's no helping it. And here it kind of looks like, it doesn't even look like a bird anymore. It kind of looks like a branch or something, so it's not so bad either. Okay, so we will do that, and let's figure out the papers. So I've pulled out a bunch of different little paper packs, some that I have started already and I would like to finish them. And I'm thinking, you know, like these would be good colors maybe with this, and maybe I could put some red underneath. I've got my scrap bin right next to me, and it has a bunch of different reds in it, and this red would fit with this. So how about I do that? I don't know what happened on top of that card. So I need a pencil. So I'm thinking I want to do maybe this and here. And I could put the ribbon either way. Doesn't have to be done. I forgot to pull out my bow maker. My bow easy, because that's what I use to make my bows. And I haven't used this thing in a while, so I might be rusted. That's what happens when I don't use it for a while. Okay, so now we're gonna do, how are we doing this? Are we putting this just a strip like this? And then I could put the bow here and place a big bow there, and this way hide that extra tail. Maybe that could be a good idea. So we're gonna do this and here. here. So let's start gluing this now. Am I better gluing this and then putting the bow just on there? I think so. And it's not totally straight. There should be, it's a little bit off. Maybe this would be easier. Okay, so like that. And okay, so I'm going to glue this part down. Because I don't need that to be floating. And then I can glue this part down. Just making sure that I've got enough space for this on this side and that it's kind of centered. So I hope you guys are doing well and are getting started with your Christmas stuff. I need to start, I always say this every single year, but I really need to start. Do I put white? Not sure. I've got clear and I've got red. I'm thinking red would be better. Yeah, I'm thinking red would be better. So I'm gonna do this. Cut this about here. And put this here. Like so. Just so that my ribbon will stay put, and then I'm going to run it on top so that it sticks to the back. And put this beside this. Okay, so now we've got the ribbon, and now I just need to make a bow. So yeah, I always say this, that I'm going to start early, but I never do in the end. But I'm thinking I should really get going with writing my Christmas cards, because I always send to everybody that purchases from my Etsy store something that's that I make. I always send them a Christmas card to say thank you, and so that's a lot of Christmas cards to mail out. And therefore, okay, what am I doing? Oh boy, it's because I don't want to waste the extra ribbon, so I'm trying to figure out how much I need to have a tail. So I think I'm going to go with this. So, and I'm going to do a double bow because I just think they're prettier. So yeah, I'm thinking I should start writing some out and then addressing them so that I can get them in the mail on December 1st. Because I've got a feeling that this year the mail is going to be even slower than it was last year. My tail is still really big. I could have saved some of that ribbon, but oh well. It happens. And those scissors are now disgusting, so let's try to find another pair that's not. Okay, so we've got the little bow. Super pretty. And I'm gonna put it just so that it's like over here. And I could put it actually on the side like that, so it would actually hide even more of the little part here. And I'm gonna take one of the shiny little red, I think. I take the shiny or do I take the regular? Because my ribbon is kind of shiny, but I don't want the little bulb safety pin to be the star of the show. I want the little charm to be. Now, which little charm do I put with this? I could put the snowflake, but I only have one of those. So I don't know if this is the card that I want to use it on. Do I have snowflakes in other colors? I have little bells. That could be a fun one. Or candy cane. Because I only have one little snowflake. Maybe I could use something with green. I'm gonna go with the little candy cane. And I'm gonna put it on the little safety pin and clip this on here. And put that there. So I need some tape to hold this in place. So I'm going to put the tape like here so that it's going to also hold the ribbon that's underneath. And then so that's what it is so far. So I think it's pretty cute. And then we've got different type of embellishments. So I have these, which would be pretty. Like I could put something like that. But I also have these here, which I think also fit with the colors that I've got. I was put this here. I could use it as a tag, but I'm thinking that because I already have a ribbon, I'm not sure that I want to add an extra tail to this. So I might just cut the tail off. I could actually cut the full, even the little tree off, and just keep the Merry Christmas. Not that they're not pretty, the rest, but I just feel that it's going to be a bit too much. And this would fit better with the rest of the card. And here we go. Here's my card. So I hope you're liking it. Now, let's get to the next one. So I still have this paper, so I want to use it because I don't want to waste this. I should use this one first because then this one I can place on whatever paper left I have, because that would be very pretty. So I'm gonna do the same thing, I think, but with the other side. And so here, and is he better on that paper, or would he be better on this paper? think that one would be better. So have a lot. Could use this one. So this is an old file folder. Actually, this one is from Annie, and I've had it in my stash for quite a while because she gave me a whole big stack of them when I had visited her in the Ottawa region a long time ago. It feels like forever. It was actually the last time I went, I think it was the last time I went to visit her. And that was pre-COVID, so it must have been like 2019 or something. It was either in 2019 or in 2018, I'm not sure, but I still have a huge stack of them. She was very generous, sending me that much, and I've been using them ever since. And they're really great. Like if you have an office and people are throwing away their file folders after a year because they start a new year or whatever, take those because they make really nice background, like as you can see here, for cards. Okay, I need to be actually right there and over here. So they really make nice paper for the back. Could actually make the full card out of the red. I don't like doing that. The reason why is because I don't like writing on top of red. I just find that it's harder and it requires me to have specific color type of pen. Whereas when I'm doing a white interior, then I can basically use whichever pen I have inked up at the time, and then there's no problem. So that's my big reasoning. You could also decorate the inside of your cards. I never do. I figured the outside is plenty. I guess it depends also on how many cards you do. I do a lot, so if I was to decorate every single one on the inside, it would take me forever, so I don't do it. Okay, so here we go. And now, will I have enough? Maybe. And maybe I can use that inside my bow. I want to make a double tail. Here we go. So put this over here. And I love that I'm using like the scraps card, like the scrap ribbon that I had in my stash. Oops. So tuck this in. Okay, and then I'm gonna just add this here to it. So I'm gonna have a double tail, because why not? I'm gonna make it a little bit more special because I don't have a double bow. So I can put it something like this maybe. Because if I put it here, it's going to be in his face. So I'm thinking maybe more like this. And maybe in this case I could hang the little sentiment. Okay, we're having a little bit of problem taking off the little center part. Okay, got it. And do I add a little charm to it? That could be really fun. And I'm thinking I'm going to put a little bit of soup-on tape to hold the charm in place. So that it stays where I want it to stay. Like that. And then I'm gonna go with red again, because I kind of want that to fade in. I thought of putting it in a different direction, but it's not working out, so I'm going to have to go with the same direction for my little safety pin. And I'm going to put it right over here. And it kind of protects the hole as well for the little sentiment, so that works out as well for us. I'm just gonna loop this part down. Probably not gonna make as many cards this time around, but we will have made 3 out of 1, so that's a pretty good score. And I didn't put this by long enough. Oops, wrong roll of tape. So I really want it to stick and not come off. And here we go. Got the second card. I really like that added little charm to this. I think it's really pretty. Okay, so the last one of the birds, and we're gonna take this. I'm gonna put a big thing here of that. I would like to keep enough to frame the birds, and I should be okay. So I'm going to do this first because I want to have the big piece left. And there we go. So there's that. And my birds. I'm going to put them smaller. And I'm going to Put this. Let's just glue this down so it doesn't move. It's going to give me a chance. And then how did I think that this was going to work out? Because clearly it's not. It's not going to be fully in the red, unfortunately, and I don't think I have that red. I have another piece maybe. I doubt it. And I have smaller pieces of it. Don't think that's going to be big enough either. Shoot. Would this be good? This is not quite the same red, but it's going to have to do because I don't have any other one that's big enough. So I could put it on this side, but I don't like the like it's shiny, it's pretty, but it's not the right color. Like it's more pinkish. I don't want pinkish, so I'm not gonna use it that way. And put this down. Put this over here. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do for the sentiment. Okay, so I have these here. Maybe I can use one of those. Like a gold, the gold one, or even like the black one, because of the black birds. Would that look good? That could look very pretty right over here. And then do I add a little charm or not? That's the question. Could be fun. I do have some of the twine from the tags. That might be a good thing to use for one of these here. I don't want it too long, but I need it long enough to be able to put it through and have a little tail left over. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna cut it off the excess because I don't want it too much. Too much. But I think it adds this extra little touch. I'm gonna use this big Suquan tape because it's heavy. Like it's a big. This charm is pretty heavy. I really want it to stay. And here we go. So that's the last card, and the bell is about to ring, so that will be it for today. We only made 3, but I think they're very pretty, and the fact that the little embellishment is different, I really like how they turned out. I'm anxious to know which one is your favorite out of the 3. I always love hearing that. It's always fun to see that different people have different tastes in the cards, which is great because you know, there's going to be some for everybody's taste. So yeah, and go and check out in the description box below the link to Lifescraft, and go check them out because they've got really awesome stuff. It was difficult choosing which product I wanted to showcase because there was a lot, and there's some really awesome things for Christmas if you're looking for Christmas stuff right now. Also, stay put. There's going to be the slideshow showing all the different cards that Angela, the pictures that she sent me. So, love you guys, stay safe, and see you guys soon. Bye!